Hello everyone, we're going to look at how to create a business page on Facebook. This actually requires creating an account, so you would use your business, not your personal information, to create this account. And here I'm at the URL mentioned in the post, which is facebook.com/pages/create.php. And as of now, that's what it is, March 2nd, 2013. So that URL may change. I'll try to keep it updated and update the post as necessary with the current information should it ever change. I imagine most of you are online businesses, and I'm going to go ahead and choose company or organization for that type. Of course, if you're bricks and mortar, you want to do local business or place possibly, but for most of us this is fine. And just select some category that might be more relevant to your business. Here I'm just choosing small business, and I'm not going to create an account. I'm just going to do the beginning of it and show you how it's done. My small business, and then I'll show you what it looks like after you've created the account. So I'll go ahead and get started, and here's the next page. What you'll do is just fill out this information, and that will complete the creation process for the account. One thing to be wary of for email, and this is something I ran into, I wasn't sure how to get around, it actually got a little time consuming. They don't accept info@yourcompany.com. So an address like, let's see, info, whatever it might be, blah blah blah.com, that's not going to work. So what I did instead is I just chose my personal, which is the one I actually use quite often, .com. So Brett@bitesizebschool.com. And you might be able to do sales. I haven't checked that, I'm not sure. Maybe support at yourcompany.com. But I know for sure a name will work. So that's a safe bet. If you start having some kind of trouble signing up with that, just make sure to use your name. And then that'll give you a page, and the page is where you actually accumulate fans. So people can like your page. You'll have your cover art on there. It's basically your the face of your business on Facebook. So we're going to go ahead and look at another section that shows behind the scenes what that looks like and a little bit of management of how to put it together and maintain it. Okay, here I'm logged into my Facebook page. I actually have just one page right now, and this is what it looks like whenever you're logged in as the administrator. And you probably will not have, you won't have this cover image right here, this icon that I've got here. These can be uploaded. You'll see this box here right below this information at the top, where you can upload your cover photo. Actually, hovering over, I think they put in some kind of stock image, and hovering over it you can upload your photo, link to an existing one, and that image right there is actually, let's see, about 850, yeah, by 315. This is actually my image I'm using on Twitter, so you can probably do the same thing as well. If you look at my Twitter profile at BitesizeBSchool, you'll see that image there, and this worked really good for Facebook. And this is just my icon profile picture that I use, the shield. And right here is where you'll type in a message that puts content onto your Facebook page, which you can see I have here a lot of different content. Most of it is blog posts from the bitesizebschool.com website. And whenever you put in a URL, it actually grabs it. And what it grabs are the little boxes. Let me see here. So, for example, right, this here is what it grabs. And it allows you to choose this thumbnail as well. It doesn't always, for some reason, pick up all the pictures in your post, but it does okay. I think there's some down here that I didn't get good thumbnails for. This one right here is actually a category, so that's fine. But you can go through and select different thumbnails. This here is what it grabs as well. Once I put the URL in, I'll put the URL in here. Whoops. That's what it grabbed. I selected the thumbnail as well. And then I removed the URL from the post box and I put in my own summary. That's custom text. So the URL here, then I wipe it out. I type in my own summary and post. That's now available on the page. Everyone can come look at it and see it. If you want to go ahead and queue up post, you can right here, this little clock. So it says schedule or backdate your post. I've used both. And for some reason Facebook has a fairly cumbersome way to do the scheduling that you have to go through and choose all these different pieces. Maybe somebody knows a quicker way. I might be missing something. Another thing it does is the posts go out in GMT, and that can be confusing if you're trying to schedule something. Let's say your current time is 8:45 and you want to schedule this for 9 a.m. What happens in that case is you probably get a message that says you need to schedule it 10 minutes before the post goes out. Well, you're 15 minutes ahead of time. You should be able to do it, but it keeps bringing up this message and you can't schedule it. Well, I learned that it's in GMT. I also read a lot of posts that on your computer, if you have your time zone set, Facebook should use that time zone, but for some reason it isn't. And what I do is I convert it, and I'll leave a link in the post for this video that you can use to do the conversions as well for your time zone, GMT, and get the right kind of scheduling you want. And another important thing up here, you need something like this to give to your fans and your Twitter followers on your blog. This is going to be the face of your business on Facebook, and you have to create that. It's not there automatically. And you create it by going into Edit Page, Update Info. Let's see. Yes, right here. Basic information. This username is what you see in the URL at the top. So facebook.com/bitesizebschool. And there's some other stuff in here that you can set. So start date, type founded. You can put the website address here. But that should be enough to get you up and going. Start posting things, start getting some likes. And one other thing, there's not, well, here you go. Whenever you're running through all of these back-end links, there's a button up here, View Page, so that you can get back to whatever page it was. Once you start creating it, more pages, I believe that changes into a drop-down, and you can select what page you want to choose and go back to. But that is basically it. And be sure to fill in your about information, which you can see right here, and just show you real quick where you can find that update info. Right, short description, inside basic information, that's the basically about, and that is the same information that I've got over here. Right. So there you have it. This is just an introduction, so it's not extremely in-depth, but it's enough to show you how to create the page for your business, to set up the account, set up the URL for your business, and get some posts going. Shoot me an email if there's some questions you might have, or leave a comment if you'd like. And thanks again for watching this video.